Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for X-Force number 49. This is part 2 of the Target Beast arc as we lead up to the end of the series. Let's take a look at the creative team and before we get into this book. This book is written by Benjamin Percy with art by Robert Gill, Guru-eFX on colors, letters by Joe Caramagna, and we'll have a a really cool cover as here as you can see by Daniel Acuna after Gil Kane and Dave Cockrum and Glennis Wynn. Uh, this is homaging one of the old X-Men covers, so giant size X-Men to be precise. Really fun stuff. Now let's take a look at who is involved in this story, which I really love that the X-Men line does this kind of stuff because they have so many characters that sometimes it's kind of hard to keep track. But the X-Force is comprised of, first of all, we have Beast Prime, who is the target we are hunting. We have Sage, Wolverine, Logan. We also have Black Tom Cassidy. We also have Beast, Defenders era backup, which we'll call Defenders Beast, Colossus, Quentin Quire, Omega Red, Domino, and also Wolverine, Laura Kinney. As a note, remember this story takes place before both Sabretooth War and then the current fall of and rise of. Now that we got all that stuff out of the way, let's talk about this issue. Um, Wonder Man and Beast, the dynamic duo returns. In a simpler time, the Bounding Beast partnered up with the Avenger Wonder Man, and I did ask around. People told me that they were really good friends in the West Coast Avengers run. So if you want more of their pairing, make sure to go check that out. But after Beast fall from grace, is there any chance that these two can see eye to eye in a last desperate attempt to take down Beast or current Beast, Beast Prime? Witness the return of Beast, aka Defender's Beast. So we only have one more issue after this, and we'll wrap up the series. But let's talk about this one. So first of all, something very interesting that we see. Uh, I wrote in my notes "Bad Beast," but we'll call him Beast Prime. He's been running around gathering artifacts, right? We saw in the last issue, he put up that Krakoan Age armor that Forge has set up, and this beast has no chill. He will kill, he will maim, he will dismember. Whatever he's working on, it's more important than anything else, including the lives of random people that he's going around and just destroying. You'll see some of that in the preview art. Also, as I mentioned here, when we see Defenders era Beast talking to Wonder Man, obviously at first, because of the reputation that Beast has currently, there's a little bit of an altercation, which is fun to see. But I think Benjamin Percy does such a good job writing the Beast very differently that it is very like it's very easy to understand how Wonder Man would come to the conclusion that this is not the beast that he's used to, or that the bad beast from the current times. Um, I will say I noticed that the art to me felt a little inconsistent at some points. I don't know if that was just something that as I was reading it, some things just didn't quite look right at some points, and it's hard for me to point it out, especially because I don't have any examples in the preview art. But overall, I think the art really works. Like I said, there's some really big bombastic moments that you'll see some of that. There's a lot of conversations, and I think drawing so many characters, that's where there could be issues down the road. Just drawing so many characters at once, trying to keep all that working. So, yeah, everything here is set up for the big finale. The book leaves in a really cool cliffhanger that I can't wait to see how that is resolved. But let's take a look at some of the preview art. And as I mentioned, overall, it's very good. There's just some moments that really kind of took me out of the book, but those are far and few in between. And as I mentioned, this beast is just kind of unhinged, and I love to see it. I really love the design of the Krakoan armor. Like, that just looks super cool, this suit. And as I was talking here, you can see there's a lot of conversations. There's a lot of it's just little things in the panels that kind of throw me off. Like here at the bottom, Sage, she's drinking out of the cup. That just looks a little weird to me. But like I said, it's just little things like that. But overall, in the bigger scheme of things, like, this issue was still pretty fantastic, especially when it came to the action scenes. I think those were really nailed. So If you have read this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.